Hello? Okay, we'll see how the lighting is. Might be a little interesting. Oh, it's way better back here. Okay, welcome. We are going to do an entirely seated flow. So I'm personally going to grab like a meditation cushion if you want to sit on a pillow, if you want to wrap up in a blanket. Do whatever you need to get cozy and comfortable in your own skin as much as possible in this moment. I'm having one of those days where it's like every single thing is a don't want to. Do you ever have those days? The days where you're like, ugh, I could do this. I could take care of myself. I could, whatever, go on a walk, drink a glass of water. All the things that you know you would be physically appreciated. And yet there's a part of you that's like, don't want to. So that's kind of where I've been landing this week. So let's address that. In yoga, the heart space or the heart chakra kind of sits at our sternum. Technically, it would sit between our sternum and the part of our spine that is between our shoulder blades. There's this idea that the chakras or these energy points sit very much inside of our physical experience. So we're going to be focusing on those spaces with this idea of opening up a little bit through the heart, becoming a little more receptive, perhaps to that which is loving, to that which is kind, as well as practicing some breath work that can help ground us, help us really check in with the present moment instead of maybe external expectations or external distractions of any kind. And then we'll move into a little bit of meditation. So I'm seated up on my shins. I have a little cushion kind of between my feet and my sit bones and a blanket over my legs. I like a folded blanket over my legs. It feels weighted and grounding. I invite you to find something similar. It doesn't have to be the exact same seated shape as me. One seated shape is not superior or inferior to another, but find a place where it feels good to make contact with the floor. As your legs and the lower half of your body gets situated, then I invite you to take a couple exaggerated breaths, and we'll roll the shoulders as we do so. So exaggerated inhale, huge exhale. Couple more rounds, couple more shoulder rolls. One more. Take another deep breath in. Slow breath out through your mouth. We'll do that another 6 to 8 times. Still a deep breath in, as deep, as big as you comfortably can. Slower, more intentional exhale through the mouth, maybe as though you were blowing your breath out through a straw. one more breath or two like this. And then allow your breath to settle, taking some of that intention or effort away from the focus of your breath. And towards the focus of your body. We'll start with the right arm. Allow your right hand and arm to move however they'd like to. This can be fast shaking out through your arm movements. This can be great big circles like you're doing a backstroke swim. This can be really slow, arms unfurling like a wing. But we'll hover on this side for a couple more breaths, and I invite you to think about all of your joints. So can you move all of the joints in your fingers, in your palm? Can you stretch, move through your wrist? What different ways can you move your elbow? What different ways can you move through your shoulder? There's no particular way this has to look. Notice your own body, your own build, your own experience. When you're ready to, we'll find a flow with the breath. Inhaling that arm up, lean in the opposite direction as you exhale. Great big side body stretch. With another deep breath in, lift up, drop all 5 fingertips towards the ground. And as you exhale, turn your chin, your head, your neck away from this rooted arm. So as your arm roots down, you can look over your opposite shoulder. You can drop your head away from your fingers. All of this will adjust where that stretch lands in your neck, your shoulder, even a sensation down your arm. And then I invite you to find a flow here. So using your inhales to kind of re-lengthen back upright. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale to lift tall. Exhale, root down, gentle neck stretch. Another 3 to 4 rounds, however fast or slow you want to take them today. The next time that you inhale and your arm lifts tall, exhale, swing those fingers over towards your opposite leg and move into a twist. So it's like from upright, we're still twisting or leaning that same direction we've been leaning the whole time, but now the whole spine, the whole rib cage is swiveling to that side. With another deep breath, find center. Maybe take a couple of those exaggerated shoulder rolls and extra deep breaths. Or in any other way, reset. Same thing, other side. Starting with letting the arm explore. So it's like you're mentally taking note of every single joint in your fingers, through your hand, up through your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder. No right or wrong pace. No right or wrong movements. Let your curiosity guide you for another 4 to 6 breaths. You thought that was for you. When your breath is ready to, inhale, reach tall. Exhale, side body stretch in the opposite direction. Inhale, reach tall again. Exhale, fingertips drop towards the floor. They do not have to touch the floor. I don't think I said that on the other side. But reach towards the ground. Active fingers turn away from your fingers. And I invite you to find a flow. One more round or two. Take your time to finish out a sequence. And then next is our twist. Still an inhale to lengthen tall. Exhale, swivel your whole rib cage. With your own wonderful breath, unwind. We'll take an inhale to reach both arms tall out into a V shape. As you exhale, draw your elbows down and back like you're creating a W shape. It might even feel like you're trying to make your elbows meet behind your body. So it's a really big opening, again, through that heart space. We'll inhale to reach, exhale, elbows drop. I like to keep my fingers open, but you can keep your fingers together. Your palms can press or lift upward or forward. Again, no right or wrong. But whatever you choose, choose intentionally for yourself today. next time that you inhale, arms up. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Opposite hands reaching towards opposite elbows or opposite sides of your ribs. Allow your chin to tuck in if that feels good on your neck. And I invite you to find some small affirmation, mantra, meditation, anything that extends a bit of gratitude, that maybe helps you feel more connected to your own open or curious heart. Mine recently has been, it is enough. It is enough. It is enough. Do take a moment to notice which arm landed on top of the other. We'll take one more round to inhale, reach arms tall. Exhale, give yourself a hug, opposite arm landing on top. Maybe chin tucking in again. A couple breaths just between you and your own heart. When your body is ready to, relax your arms, slowly lift your head back up. Maybe one final time, exaggerate the breath and roll through your shoulders. Find a tall, seated spine, reaching up through the crown of your head. And know that there's no rush to move on from here. I think we often end yoga practice and then quickly move into the next thing that we're doing or we were supposed to be doing. I invite you to linger today, ending whenever you're ready, but giving yourself permission to move a little more slowly, to maybe get off of your mat or off of your cushion with a little extra patience. Letting whatever is buzzy or tingling or feeling stretched or warm, allowing all of that to resonate with you, to maybe even carry with you throughout the rest of your day. Thank you always for practicing with me. Namaste.